Hey friends, Nori here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, you already know I love you already. We're officially friends now. Today's video is going to be a mini Ulta haul. The reason I say mini is because I didn't really get too much stuff and I didn't really spend that much money because, you know, we budget over here. But yeah, I got a few goodies, mostly drugstore priced products. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now and we're just gonna get into it. So the first thing I got is this lip exfoliator by E.L.F. Cosmetics. I got the brown sugar one and this was only $4 and I really loved how it made my lips feel. And then I got this lip balm from E.L.F. It's their Ride or Die lip balm. I got the shade Just Peachy. Since I didn't use it in the video, I did go ahead and swatch it. This was only $5 and I was really excited about the color payoff and I can't wait to use it another time. Then I got these makeup brush cleansing cloths for $7.99 and this perfecting blender duo for $9.99 from EcoTools. I've never used their makeup brush cleansing cloths, but I have used their blending sponges and I really enjoy them. Next up, I got this Clinique makeup brush cleanser. This was the most expensive thing I got from Ulta at $18.50, but it makes cleaning my brushes so much faster and so much easier, and I love it. Then I got this 9W eyeshadow palette from Mrophe. It's their Smoke Eye palette, and this was only $12, and I would highly recommend palettes like this for beginners because they're so easy to use. Next up, I got this E.L.F. Trio, and this was $15. It came with a brow and lash mascara. It also came with a retractable eye pencil, and last but not least, it came with this E.L.F. Rose Gold palette, and I really think that's a good deal to get all three of those things for $15. So I would recommend this for beginners too because it gives you things that you really need. And last but not least, I got this Pretty Fresh foundation from E.L.F. I got the shade 180N, and when I first watched it, I was a little nervous because it looked a little bit darker than what I'm used to. But after I apply it later on in the video, you'll see that it was actually my perfect summer color. So now I'm going ahead and I'm putting on that lip exfoliator and I'm just going to rub it in. I rub my lip exfoliators in until about all the sugar is just about gone, and then I take a wipey and I just wipe my lips off, but you can use a wet one or you can use a paper towel, whatever you feel like using. And then I went ahead and set my brows with the clear brow gel, and I was honestly not mad at it at all. Like, I really loved it so much that I put it into my everyday makeup bag. So then I went ahead and set my lids with my LA Girl concealer in Fawn, and I used my EcoTools sponge to blend it out. And then I went in with this light brown shade from the E.L.F. palette just as a transition shade in my crease. The color was a little ashy on me, but it wasn't too bad. It was workable. And then I tried to go in with this darker brown shade, but as you're about to see, it really didn't darken it up. It just kind of blended into that lighter brown shade that I originally used as the transition shade. So I ultimately ended up giving up after trying forever to blend it out and just went into my Mrophe palette and used the dark brown shade. And then I just concentrated that on my outer corner and buffed that whatever was left into the crease. And as you can see, it did its job. I didn't even have to touch the black from the Mrophe palette to make this look very smoky and dense. The dark brown shade just was perfect. So then I went ahead and grabbed this rose gold shade from the E.L.F. palette and I just used a flat brush just to pack that on the lid. Now the only thing I can say about this e.l.f. palette is that it just wasn't one palette friendly, and I really like when I can just use one palette for everything. And I tried to use this retractable eye pencil to wing it out, but it wasn't really happening, so I ultimately ended up giving up on that as well and just going in with my regular eyeliner and winging it out off camera. So then I take my Too Faced Hangover Primer and I prime my face to get ready for the Pretty Fresh foundation. I did not actually know that the Pretty Fresh foundation had a primer that actually is supposed to go with it. Since I didn't know that, I didn't do my research. I just used a water-based primer since it's a water-based foundation. And then I went ahead and took my Pretty Fresh foundation and just pumped that all over my face, and then went in with my Eco Tools blender to blend it all out. I did have to go back a few more times since it was pretty sheer to really layer it on and get the coverage that I desire from my foundation. But for the most part, I really wasn't mad at this foundation, especially not for the price, because this foundation was only $16, so you really can't beat that. So I did skip over most of my makeup routines since it didn't really pertain to this video, but one thing I think I will show you guys is this e.l.f. Camo Concealer. It's $6. You can get it on the e.l.f. website and also from Ulta. I got the shade Deep Olive, so that's why I just wanted to showcase that. And then I went ahead and used my Fenty Matchstick, which is not drugstore friendly, but I used my Fenty Matchstick in the shade Espresso. I didn't have a dark concealer to contour with, so I just went ahead and used my Fenty Matchstick, and I just blended it all out with the Eco Tool sponge. And I really like this sponge because it has that flat edge to it on both sides. Like, it has a big flat edge and a small flat edge, and it just really contours a lot better than the regular sponge, although I do love my blending eggs. So now I just take the retractable pencil and I use it in my waterline, and this worked a whole lot better than trying to use it as wing liner. I don't even know why I tried that. And these are my lashes, and then I'm gonna go in with my mascara. Of course, I'm using my Fenty mascara. That's literally the only mascara I will ever use anymore. It's my favorite. And I hold my mirror to my chin and look down. This helps avoid the mascara getting onto my lid and ruining my eye look. And then I'm going to do the opposite for my lower lashes. I'm going to look up into the mirror and tilt my head down, and this is just going to help me concentrate strictly onto the lashes and not get it all over my under eye. And here I am just tussling with my lashes. The lash style I'm using from KC Glam Shop is Violet. These lashes are $15, so that's why they're a part of this video, because they're also affordable. And per usual, I'm just tussling to get my lashes on. And as you can see, I was shooketh by how they looked on my eyes. I really love these lashes. So I finished off this look with my Mented Cosmetics lipstick in Brown Bear, and this is only $16.50. So that is the final look, you guys. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, comment, and share this with your friends, and so I can get some more love. Until next time, friends, I love you guys. Bye.